right at the last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were heading up to Huntington, which is where we were going to go camping.
Right.
Or actually past Huntington somewhere. And the camp people called my daughter, because my daughter arranged all this stuff on Wednesday, and just said, or Thursday, whatever it was. We left on Thursday or Wednesday or Friday. Anyways, so said our campsite is underwater.
Not good.
So because of all the snow and all the runoff and it's not melted.
Oh my gosh.
There was our particular camp, because there were 6 of us. There's 6 trailers going. There's our particular campsite trailers spots were underwater.
Nice.
So there was nowhere else to go because everything else was full. So I'm thinking to myself going, okay, so even if it wasn't underwater and we were one of those ones that were okay, we would have been in snow.
Yeah.
We would have been camping in snow this weekend.
And I remember you saying that you didn't have any hookups.
There was no hookups.
Nothing going on.
No nothing.
Okay.
No anything.
So you just
right? And the average temperature at night was going to be like 20.
Yikes.
And I'm thinking to myself going, okay, so I'm already kind of irked anyways. But so we had to kind of do a 180, and then so we went out to North Shore out in Lake San Antonio.
Nice.
So they went out there Friday morning, early Friday morning, got a really cool spread, kind of above the water, not right there on the water. Excuse me. And it was cool. It was good. We didn't have a boat. We didn't do any of that kind of stuff. We just
drank and played cornhole, I imagine.
Yeah, we just chilled. And then Sunday, we went over to Hunter Liggett and went over to San Antonio Mission.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I actually have a video. I actually have several videos that I'm going to fuse together, and I'm going to put that film together, because it was pretty cool, because we walked through there, a bunch of the Selenian Indians, and there was just a bunch of different history. I've never been to a mission before.
Yeah.
So that was my first, opportunity, which was pretty cool.
Learning about the conquistadors.
Yeah,
the Spanish people who came in and.
Yeah, they had their tanneries where they tanned the leather. They had their barracks, which, I think the barracks back in those days were used for something different than they are now.
I can imagine, yeah.
But it was just really cool. And so the biggest thing that I kept focusing on was the several large signs that says, "Beware of rattlesnakes."
Yes, I would imagine.
Beware of rattlesnakes. I didn't see one, so I'm fortunate for that, but I didn't see that. But so then we left there, right? We're on the base, and we go and we stop off, and there's this little crossing, big green bridge that takes you up and over Nacimiento Ferguson, right?
Yeah.
So we kind of flip around, and then there's a natural waterway that goes through the creek. So we stopped right there, and we hung out. We walked around in the river for probably about an hour. There's a bunch of fool's gold, in the sand.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That's pretty.
And it was just a cool experience. And so then we jumped in and we started heading back. And I said, hey, let's stop by the store, because there was a store in Lockwood, right?
Yeah.
General store. So we pull in. There's a bunch of people out there. So we're like, oh, cool, cars pulling. And we get out, and she's like, are you guys here for the store or the wine tasting? Because the store's been closed for 2 years.
Oh. I guess you're here for the wine tasting.
Yeah, and so Polly goes, well, I guess we're here for the wine tasting then. So sure enough, we go inside, and this lady, really nice and really cool. Mike, you remember Mike from Hog Wild Holding?
Yeah.
The olive oil. He had his olive oils in there.
Oh, nice.
And so I go in there. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, how much is the wine tasting? She goes, nothing. I'm like, it's free? She goes, yeah. I'm like, all right. So we wine tasted for the next hour and a half.
Did you at least buy a bottle or two?
We all bought like 3.
Oh, good.
So they had 2 for 20 bottle, which was their lighter ones, and then they had their darker ones. Their most expensive bottle was only $45.
Oh, okay.
And that was their I think that was their cab.
Gotcha.
And then they had the Malbec.
Malbec?
Yeah, Paulie liked that one. I didn't really care for that one.
Yeah.
I did the 2 for 20, which I liked the lights, which was really mellow, and then I also got the Petite Syrah, which I liked that one too.
Nice.
So, but
I got to go to some pretty bougie wineries this weekend.
Yeah, what'd you do?
We went to La, and then we went to La Ventura, and then we went to Guillaume's winery. All like those kind of ritzy little wineries in town, and had some really good wine.
Those are all here in the North County?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I know I've heard of La Estates, but I haven't heard of the other things.
Yeah, La had a special thing where we all got on this Mercedes buses, and then we cruised up into the hills into the owner's house, sat on their back deck. What a freaking view! And enjoyed wine, and yeah, it was a great time.
Did you buy some bottles of wine?
I can't afford that wine, so no. But we enjoyed the experience and said thank you.
You're like, hey, thanks a lot. All right.
Adios.
Thanks for the wine, guys. Well, cool.
It's a good. We know the people from Lost, so we really enjoyed our time there.
Like I said, I always want to do that, but maybe I should just go with you. Maybe you and I should just go wine tasting.
I've invited you.
I know, but
I think you're scared.
I'm afraid to go by myself because when my wife kind of helps to keep me in line sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
And it can get out of control really fast.
But then when the wives are there, all they do is yell at us.
Well, the last time I was left at a winery by myself, I actually went home with my buddy and like some women out to this house. To go continue partying out past Justin. Wait, we are so far out there, dude.
Oh my gosh.
I know. We are way the hell out there. And I was just like, and I had barely any service, so I'm out in the stalls trying to, hey, you need to come pick me up. You're an idiot. It's pretty much, she left me there. Yeah. So I'm like, fine, I'll go with them. They're like, hey, but at the time when we were leaving, I didn't know we were, driving,
further?
90 miles, inward.
So how'd you get home?
They came and picked me up.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I kept, because they knew where I was at based on like the little map thing.
On your cell phone?
Find your phone or find my friends or whatever.
Find my friends.
Yeah, because I couldn't tell them where I was at.
Find my dad and husband.
Yeah, she does have a thing that says find my dad, find my husband. But so they came out and picked me up, and I was just like, because I was like, this is trippy. At that time I was like, whatever, cool. Where are we going? Oh, shit. By the time I got there, I'm just like, oh man, this is probably a bad idea. But we hung out there for a second, and then I'm like, you got to come pick me up.
I hate that feeling. I got stranded in San Diego one time, and that's 100 miles from where I lived. And I got stranded in San Diego, and I had no car, no cell phone. I literally had to use a payphone to call my buddy, and he luckily was a good friend and came all the way down there and picked me up at a gas station.
Yeah, and picked up the phone.
Yeah, it's either that or I was going to start asking for money,
Well, you know what?
Start living in San Diego.
That is, it's like when you don't have your phone, like if without my phone, I probably could only call like a handful of people.
Yeah.
Even at that, I think I know my wife's number, and I know both my daughter's numbers. I don't know my boys' numbers.
I just call 911. I just say screw it. Did you know that 3/4 of people in America would actually rather not have their cell phones for the summertime, for summer break? Could you imagine that?
I think it'd be a good idea.
Yeah, but how do you do your work? How would you get anything done? I do a lot of work on my cell phone. Do you, as you do too?
I do.
Because you're nose into it. So, but yeah, I couldn't imagine myself without my cell phone for that long.
Yeah, but it's. I think I always have to like really let people, like especially the kids. The kids are all on their phones and it's not.
Yeah.
If I'm on my phone, it's like I'm not like watching YouTube or I'm not doing that kind of stuff. I'm doing.
I think you are.
I'm really not. I don't do that.
But imagine for like 3 to 4 months, no cell phone.
You know what? When we go camping and there's no cell phone service, it's actually a blessing. It's kind of it's a pain in the ass because I get so far behind. Like right now, today, when I get to the office, I have 100 plus emails
catch up
to go over versus just like, and I have to skim. I have to actually look at them. I can't just delete. There's going to be some of them that are going to be junk that I can just hit delete. Yeah. But there's some of them that I'm going to have to open up and I'm going to have to spend the time. So that's what I hate about that. I always bring my computer. I always anticipate potentially doing something. But like I said, I never do because I never have service. And so anyways.
Yeah.
But what do you do?
I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah,
Glad
you
had
too,
a
man.
good weekend.
Hey, how was the Antique Tractor Show?
Oh, that
the
was
best of the West. That's what I want to know
That
about.
was a great time, man. That was a lot of people. I couldn't believe how many people were there. It was great.
What was the best part, do you think?
I think it was when they did the national anthem. The guy who sang the national anthem was phenomenal. I don't know if he's from Jax. He's wearing a Jax t-shirt, but he sang the national anthem like you would be at like a hockey game, or a football game.
Was it Dr. Contastanos?
This was a younger guy.
Okay.
So he was a younger guy, but he sang the national anthem so great. Everybody who gave their speeches, the prayer was amazing. The prayer almost caught. I recorded it and put it up there, even though it's sideways. But the prayer was great. The flyover was crazy, man. They came super low, right next to the flag.
Yeah.
And oh my God, it was just amazing. And then seeing all the tractors, Wyatt was like, wow, Dad, look at this tractor. Wow, Dad, look at this tractor. And then, you start seeing the kids driving, and now he wants one, and I'm going, no. So,
Build it. Dude, hey, tractor restoration, man.
I know. But the train ride was fun. It was, all around, it was a good venue.
And watching the tractors, the old tractors from like 1900s, the turn of the century, was just like driving. And they looked like they're brand new.
Yeah.
So
restored.
Yeah. Hey, who do we got online with us? We've got
Kyle.
What's
Teresa,
up, Kyle?
Kelsey.
Kyle and Chelsea and Teresa and Bobby and Mikey and Jimmy. And we'll see you too on Romper Room. Wait, actually, that's you, because you're the one that. So if you see Romper Room, the teacher is up there in the corner like you.
Yeah.
And going, I see Billy and I see Johnny.
Billy.
Yeah, and all that stuff. Yeah. Hey, so speaking of Kyle, we got to give him a big shout out because although he may have been a part of this.
No, I don't think so.
No? You don't think so?
It would have been 707.
Okay, so 706 people named Kyle got together in Texas, and it wasn't for a world record. How many people named Kyle can fit in one place? For one Texas city? Not enough. Another attempt by a city of Kyle, Texas, to break the world record for the largest gathering of people with one name fell short Saturday despite 706 Kyles of all ages turning up at a park in the suburbs of Austin. The crown is currently held by a town in Bosnia that got 2,325 people named Ivan together.
Ivan.
Right? In 2017, according to the Guinness Books of World Records. It's not the first time the Kyles have come gunning for the Ivans. Last year, the official count that became known as the Gathering of the Kyles clocked in at 1,490, and the fastest growing Texas city is about 37 miles south of Austin, which is the state's capital. So
that's weird.
Fell short.
The
Kyles fell short again.
Just before you do this, I mean, I'd find out how many Kyles there were in that area, and have them all come.
Well, they had to check in.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure. I don't know. Do they send out a post that says, "Hey, if your name's Kyle, we need you in Texas in 2024"?
So maybe they'll do next year. They'll do all the Randys. And then
I don't think there's that many's.
Many's the Randys?
I don't think there's that many's the Randys. I mean, you figure an Ivan. I mean, that's a lot of Ivans in the United States.
No, that wasn't in the United States, though, was it?
It was Bosnia.
Bosnia is not in the United States.
Yeah, but sometimes they have towns named.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So it didn't tell me a state.
Yeah.
It just told me a town. So
I can see Bosnia because Bosnia is like, y'all, Ivan,
Well, that's kind of why I giggled.
Right.
But
crazy.
But anyways, I mean, what other name could you do that with? Michaels?
God, we were just talking about this too. All the different names that
James
kids are being. There's no Bill. There's no.
Well, Williams.
No, there's no. They're not naming their kid that anymore.
No, but I mean, you got your Sophias, you got your Kyles, you got your
Kyle.
I wouldn't see Kyles being that popular a name to have 2,300 to overstep the Ivans.
Kyle just gave us a thumbs up. Now he's going to give us a thumbs down.
Right? Good. I thought that was a middle finger because I can't see that far. You shrunk the letters again.
I did.
Now we're back down to being smaller, so I can't totally tell what that is. But
it's just a thumb.
I thought it was a big finger.
Uh-uh.
All right. So hey, so there's a cool thing that happens in the UK, and I don't know if you ever seen these videos.
Oh yeah.
But these guys, it's like their national pastime, and they chase like wheels
of cheese. Yeah.
Wheels of cheese and other things down the hill, right?
Yeah.
So chasing cheese wheels or lugging sacks of wool, UK competitors embrace quirky extreme races. Okay, dairy-loving daredevils threw caution to the wind Monday for one of Britain's most extreme annual events, cheese rolling. Cheered by several thousand spectators, scores of reckless racers chased 7-pound wheels of double cheese down near the vertical Cooper's Hill near Gloucester in the southeast England. The first racer to finish behind the fastest rolling cheese in each race gets to keep it, which is probably a good amount of money, I'd assume. But these guys run down this hill and tossle and flip over, and I mean, it's insane to watch these videos.
You know they're all drunk.
Oh, they have
Just
to
hammered.
be. They have to be.
Yeah.
It has to be like some sort of beer chug at the top of the before it even starts.
Yeah.
And then they're like, all right, 1, 2, 3, and then roll it down. These guys chase these things
Starts at the pub.
down this hill.
Starts at the pub and ends at the pub.
Oh my God. Yeah. or the hospital.
Or the hospital. Yeah.
Some of those videos, like I said, you watch those things and it is crazy. It's something like it looks fake, but it's not. And these guys, it has to be a softer hill, I would imagine. So that way they're not breaking their neck and their arms and, limbs as they're getting tossed and flipped around. You think?
It's wild. I don't know. I don't know if I would do it. Probably blow my knee out. But we have a cheesy person on the phone right now.
All right. Well, let's take a break and we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, it's Alex with Suprema Meat Market. We are a Mexican meat market with a taqueria. Come enjoy our high-quality cuts and meats. We offer choice and prime Harris Ranch beef, as well as chicken, seafood, and pork items. In the taqueria, all of our tacos come with handmade tortillas. We also offer specialty items like chilaquiles and chile rellenos. Come enjoy Taco Tuesday with Suprema. We offer our tacos at $1.99 each. Suprema Meat Market is located at 8950 Montecito Avenue in Atascadero.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. We are Tuesday morning. We're the day after Memorial Day. We are May 28th. And we have Lori Bryant, SLO County News, on with us to tell us all what has happened over this last 3-day weekend. Lori, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you guys?
Great. What's happening around the Central Coast?
It was a busy weekend. We had a barn fire. Well, it was a barn fire, an outhouse fire that turned into 2 house fires in San Miguel on the 25th. And it sounds like all animals were saved and no injuries. But it was quite a fire. It was a big fire because there were some structures lost. Then we had let's see. I have to scroll. There was so much going on this weekend. We had a plane go down in an Orchid. Non-injury, but it landed on behind a brewery and flipped over. That was one thing. That's another thing. We also had a police officer shooting in Grover Beach. They're investigating that. Apparently, a gentleman went after a police officer with a replica gun, and he was shot and killed. They're doing all the investigation on that in Grover Beach. We then had a shooting in Paso. A person showed up at the hospital with gunshot wounds, and 3 people were detained from that on 35th Street. What else happened this weekend? Oh, unfortunately, we had a fatality in Paso off Charlotte Road with a motorcycle accident. Apparently he hit the curb and then it was a fatality. That happened on the 26th. And what else? Gosh, there was just so much going on this weekend. It just seemed like a really, really busy weekend for us.
How was the fire crews? Was the fires pretty low this weekend?
There was some vegetation fires, but they were caught rather quickly.
Okay.
Other than the big fire in San Miguel, that was pretty intense. We do have a rocket that's supposed to be fired up at 3:00 this afternoon at 3:20. Be aware of that. There will most likely be a sonic boom.
Yeah, I think they got. I think they had an alert on for that because it's gonna be a big sonic boom.
That's what it sounds like. It's going to be a big old boom. So be prepared. It's not aliens. We're not going to war. And we'll if it gets off.
Wow.
And that's pretty much it. Unfortunately, it was a tough weekend for our officers, and it was a tough weekend for some people. So hopefully this week we have a beautiful week. The weather looks great this week, actually. And that's pretty much it.
Lori, what did you do this weekend? What did you do for your pastime these last 3 days?
I went down and saw the classic cars, of course, because that's just an amazing event at the park in Paso.
Okay.
And then let's see, what else did I do? Saturday, what did I do? I don't know. I was all over the place this weekend, other than on the scanner and listening to what the happenings were. I had a great weekend. It was a gorgeous weekend. It was another gorgeous weekend. So I can't complain about anything. I did not go to any of the Memorial Day events, but gosh, they sounded amazing, and some great videos came of it.
Yeah, they were all over the place. They did a lot of between the antique tractor show with their flyovers, and then I noticed Eric was talking about yesterday. The planes flying over again, and I think they're doing that. They probably have a couple of them that they do while they're in the air, I would imagine, that at different timings.
Yeah, 870 actually landed at Los Osos for theirs. So the helicopter. So, yeah, I mean, the planes were going all day.
Oh, that's awesome. What an awesome treat these guys provide, and I think they do this all based on their own dollar, and they do it for the love of what they're doing it for and why they built their planes and why they fly their planes.
Absolutely. And in honor of our loss. And that's just amazing. I mean, that is an incredible thing to do.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, so that's pretty much it for us. I mean, I'm sure we're going to get more press releases on the police officer shooting. Our thoughts out to him and his family, because I'm sure they did not plan on doing that this weekend. And to the victim, I mean, I don't know what the story is behind all that, but that's really sad. And then it's just been a rough weekend. I mean, it's, we've got some families that lost their homes, and but let's just hope that this week goes better.
And let's be clear on the officer, the shooting. They gave him several attempts to put it down, and the guy that had the replica, which turned out to be a replica, kept saying that he is going to shoot the officer. So they literally, their hands were tied. They had no choice, and he came at the officer. So
right, and I think he had a body cam on too, so that'll hopefully dispel any of the rumors or any of the stuff that I just feel bad for him, because that's not what they he didn't go to work that night thinking that was going to happen. That's for sure.
Right, for sure.
So yeah, I feel sorry for the whole department. It's a sad situation.
Yep. Well, right on, Lori. Well, we appreciate you calling in. We appreciate you taking your time out of your morning to let us know what's been happening around the Central Coast and the North County. And have an awesome day. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.
You too. Have a beautiful day, you two.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Lori Bryant, SLO County News, 32,000+ followers and growing. Okay, so if you guys aren't there, get on over to her Facebook page and follow it. And like I said, be in the know of what's happening in the North County, because they post, not just her. I mean, there's everybody. There's like all their mods or I mean, they post all over the county.
The villagers.
Well, the villagers are the people that just follow.
Gotcha.
The mods are the ones.
Worker bees.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're the ones that are doing everything. So
You want to know something crazy? There's a lot of shootings going on.
I know.
Dude, and Saturday or Sunday night at our house, 11:30 at night, boom, the gun gets fired off right next to our house here out in the country, which is kind of normal sometimes, but not that late at night. Somebody fires a gun, and like about 10 seconds later, I hear, "I got him!" So I was like, okay, the guy was either out there shooting coyotes or...
I got him.
I got him. Like, he yelled, and it echoed through the whole canyon, dude. So I heard a gunshot. Boom!
Well, what are we? Let's see. We're June, end of May.
Yeah,
are we still in
11:30 at night? You can't hunt that late at night. You can't hunt after dark. But the guy was probably shooting a raccoon or whatever. I don't know or his neighbor. I have no idea. But I heard a gunshot go off, and I was like, oh damn! That was like right here. And all of a sudden I hear, I got him!
Can you imagine if it was a intruder?
What do you mean?
Like
At my house?
they broke in the guy's house and they were tracking him.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden you just heard the confession of
like,
them.
I got him.
Or they're like, hey, intruder goes missing out here off of El Pomar.
It wouldn't be hard.
Saturday night. You're like, I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear the dozer afterwards.
I
either.
did not. I didn't see the lights. I didn't any of that kind of stuff.
I just put my blankets over my head.
Right?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Hey, so the California Mid-State Fair just announced their last and final act at the fair this summer. You want to know who it is?
Who is it?
Okay. Saturday, July 20th is going to be Brad Paisley.
Yeah.
So the California Mid-State Fair has announced that Brad Paisley will perform Saturday night, July 20th. An opening act will be announced later. The show will take place at 7:30 p.m. in the Shumash Grandstand of the Paso Robles Event Center as part of the Michelob Concert Series. Ticket prices are $125 down to $50. Sales begins this coming Friday, May 31st, for the general public. New program called Fan Only. The Fan of the Fair will allow local people to get in 1 hour earlier to purchase your tickets. So everybody already knows Brad Paisley, country music artist, more than 20 years in the industry. Has received 3 Grammys, 2 American Music Awards, 15 Academy of Music Awards, and 14 Country Music Association Awards, including Entertainer of the Year. He is recognized as the most successful CMA Award co-host in history, alongside Carrie Underwood for 11 consecutive years. A member of the Grand Ole Opry since 2001. Paisley has written 21 of his 25 number 1 hits and became the first artist in 2008 to achieve 10 consecutive Billboard Country Airplay number 1 singles. So,
Can you name one of his songs?
you're gonna miss. Or wait, no.
No.
Where he has to pick between fishing and his wife, and he picks fishing.
Picks Fishing.
Yep.
What's the song name though?
It's called.
What's the song name?
Dun, dun, no.
What is
I'm gonna miss her
Yeah.
when she
You're
gone.
right. You're right.
Right now I'm on this lake shore.
So what's the song?
I'm gonna miss her.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know.
That could be it. I'm gonna. Yeah.
Let's see. Does it say it right here?
No.
Wide Open Spaces. That's one of his newer ones.
Yeah.
But
I hate that. It's like I like this artist so much, and then somebody asks me, "What's your favorite song?" And I go,
Siri, what is Brad Paisley's song "I'm Gonna Miss Her" called?
Part 2, released in 2001.
It's called "I'm Gonna Miss Her."
"Yeah, I agreed with you. I was not
Oh.
disagreeing with you." I
thought you were.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss her.
I just don't remember any of the song names.
He
I just know
actually
the songs.
and him and Carrie Underwood do that duet. That's really awesome too.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Interesting.
I think that'll be cool. And I just heard over the weekend that, and I don't know if this has been announced, but it might be an inside job that monster trucks will be the last day of the California Mid-State Fair.
I love monster trucks, man.
So
I love my son loves monster trucks. It's a good event.
I think.
Hopefully.
I think.
The motocross and the monster trucks usually goes hand in hand.
Well, last year they did that tough truck. Remember?
The mud.
Yeah, they had the
thing.
mud bog
Yeah,
kind of, and
yeah.
then the tough truck. But you know the monster trucks. Have you seen the monster trucks? What they're doing nowadays? Dude, I mean, I don't think they can do it in the stadium there at the Paso Event Center just because it's too small.
Yeah.
But these things are getting like vertical.
Oh yeah,
like
I know what you're
vertical.
talking about, yeah, I thought you meant they're changing the
No,
look of them or
I
something.
mean it's like they're sending it. It is full send.
Nice.
And they're able to control this thing like a dirt bike would. So they can go full send, and then they can wrap the front and then put it down and go back down because they go on this big ass peak, right?
Right.
And they just launch that thing, and then they either tap or they engage. And then it knocks them back down. Like, you know how like a dirt bike, when they jump, they can tap the brakes and kind of level out or go down? Dude, it is crazy.
It's awesome.
And even when they roll, they're able to pull out of it.
They can just hit the gas and spin
They
up, spin
are
it
able
like
to
a
still
top,
have
yeah.
control of the wheels, and they can still, kick it on the side and flip it up.
It's awesome.
It's wicked.
Good fun. Good
right?
fun, yeah.
All right, man. Well, it's 8:45, and it's time for another break, so we will be right back to the Morning Brew.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
And Deanna.
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. We are Tuesday morning. We are May 28th. We are the day 29th. No, 28th. Day after Memorial Day. Hope you guys understood why you guys had a 3-day weekend. You got to remember our veterans. Remember the ones that had passed serving our country, fighting for our freedom. That's why we can do what we're doing here.
This is a big barbecue weekend. So did you barbecue anything?
Me?
Yeah.
We had this weird, because with our kids, I didn't cook sometimes. So I only did one thing. No, so long story short, no.
No, okay.
Because I did tacos one night, and then I had breakfast another morning. So it's kind of like we were alternating. So it's kind of, cool, but.
This is like a big, steak and ribs and potato salad weekend. It was.
Totally.
I should say.
Yeah, I'm going to barbecue tonight, maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully. We'll see. At least, throw on some pork ribs or something like that real quick.
I like it.
But
I love
barbecuing.
Yeah.
I got to get a new barbecue. Or if I don't get a new barbecue, I've got to figure out a way to keep the mice. When I say mice, not the little tiny ones. I've got the tree. We've got the tree rats.
Ugh.
So the rat crap that's at the bottom of where my burners are look like pellets that would be in a Traeger. Dude, they're huge, right?
Yeah.
And this is a big ass rat. I've seen this rat jump out of the barbecue as my dogs are around because they can smell it and they're sniffing around. And I'd go out there and I'd just slam it after it's usually after I get done barbecuing, the rat jumps up there and goes, all right, it's dinner time. Because you got all the stuff left on there.
Oh, yeah.
And I usually am able to jump out this rat jumped up onto the decking and waddled down the thing. And he wasn't going very fast. He was trying to dig, but he was just so fat from eating all the good leftovers. Of course, my dogs don't even see him. They're still looking underneath the barbecue, thinking that the rat's going to drop out. But really, it jumped out and took off down the thing. It's like down that way.
My stupid Traeger caught on fire.
Really?
I thought they weren't supposed to catch on fire, but mine caught on fire. Yeah. I don't know what happened. I just couldn't tell you.
From the pellet box?
Just something, yeah. It just caught on fire, and I was like, holy crap. I had to turn it off, shut it down, and hope to God it didn't catch the house on fire.
Like I said, I got to figure out a way to put mesh in the areas that the rat could get in.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if I'm going to able completely seal it off, which I'm kind of bummed about. Mm-hmm. But just because I like barbecuing, but I hate going out there and then I
want to see rats every time I go out there and barbecue.
Well, I have to go out there and literally clean the whole thing before I, barbecue. I mean, I suppose I could just burn the crap off,
right?
Literally, and then just cook on it. But that's kind of gross, don't you think?
Yeah, I don't know. The rat in general just does that.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't want to like put rat poop pellets in your Traeger.
Make me think twice about coming over for a barbecue at your house.
I did, yeah. Well, like I said, I'm not gonna.
Burgers all day.
I'm not gonna cook on rat poop pellets. So just know this.
Good to know. Good to know.
All right. Hey, so we were talking about wineries earlier in the show.
Right.
And a local Hall of Famer is selling his Paso Robles vineyard. You know who that is?
Terry
Hogue.
This has been out there for a while.
So Terry Hogue is a former NFL player and college football player, Hall of Famer, along with his wife Jennifer, an interior designer, have listed their property on Harbor Road in the Willow Creek district of Paso Robles for $7 million. The property spans 26 acres, includes 17 and a half acres of vineyard, a tasting room, and a winery. The vineyard has received accolades, including 98-point ratings from Robert Parker, Wine Advocate. The estate's grapes are sold to high-profile wineries such as Saxum, Turtle Rock, and Torian. The main residence, which is a licensed vacation rental, features 3 en-suite bedrooms with private patios. The house includes expansive windows, all kinds of cool stuff, art gallery, steam shower, gourmet kitchen, gazebos, awesome countertops, wolf range, 16-foot Grand Island seat 7. Super awesome, super cool. And let's see. So Terry Hogue, actually, he played for the Redskins. Let's see. The Redskins, he won the Super Bowl with the Redskins, or won a Super Bowl with the Redskins.
Yep.
And then he played for several other NFL teams. So
Yeah.
I had the pleasure of meeting him a few years back. He came out and talked to the boys during football season.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. We had Terry.
He's a really nice. I met him a couple times. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
He makes great wine too. So.
Well, he's selling that thing and probably getting out of Dodge like everybody else is.
Yeah.
Taking off and heading to the high hills.
$7 million.
$7 million. That seems pretty cheap, don't you think, for a vineyard in
I don't know. The
Paso
house.
Robles?
I just heard the house next door to us is selling.
Really?
Yeah, they want like 1.8 million. I'm going, holy smackers! House only sold for like 700,000.
Yeah, I know, but
about 4 years ago. So all the housing prices are skyrocketing again. But I don't understand why when it's not a good time to buy a home.
no, dude, interest rates
Yeah.
are wild. It's going to get worse. I mean, obviously, we're going into election year.
Yeah.
And it's going to get wild. It's going to be a bumpy ride, boys and girls. So put on your seatbelts and your helmets and hold on.
Cinch up.
Because it's going to get wild. Kind of like that house. Like, remember we were talking about that house up there on the hill, dude? That thing is turning into, it was already a massive hill.
That's a giant, they're giant add-ons.
It's got to be a bed and breakfast or a vineyard. Is there, I mean, is that the vineyard?
There's no vineyard there. It's just a house. It's a giant house that's being modified to be gianter, bigger.
Because that house was already in, I would say, pushing 5,000 square feet at least, bare minimum, before that other addition. So that's almost looks like another 300. God dang it,
Yeah, your math is
3,000
great
square
today.
feet, another 3,000 square feet, plus the top second story on the other side, and maybe another 1,000 square feet.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're pushing like 10,000 square foot for a house up there.
It's wild.
Right?
Well, Kyle says the grease on the diffuser pan builds up, then catches fire in the Traeger. So Kyle, I got to clean my Traeger then.
Well, you got to,
Random. Kyle knows everything, damn it. Kyle's a smart cookie.
What do you think the best pellets? Do you think it's the natural pellets or the ones that you buy for like the Traeger pellets?
Traeger pellets. I found out the Traeger pellets like only work in the Traeger. I bought like aftermarket pellets online before, and then something about the length and all this stuff. They get caught up in the auger, and then your Traeger shuts off. So.
Well, you told me that your auger's shut down. Did you replace the auger?
So I fixed the auger, fixed the fan, fixed the cup thing. I fixed everything in it, made it all brand new, and then it caught fire.
Now, do you have Traeger brand or do you have like one of those off brands?
I have a Traeger, yeah. I bought the Traeger here at the fair probably, 12 years ago. So this thing's old. It's not like a brand new Traeger. But I'm looking to get a new Traeger, so if anybody has good Traeger prices out there, please let us know.
So I was in Home Depot the other day, walking through, and they had one of the big ones, the big Traegers. It was $4.99, and I'm like, wow, that seems like a pretty good deal.
It is.
It actually wasn't. It was the same. I jumped online real quick.
Yeah.
just to check on, and everything else was the same price. I'm like, okay. That's because I was going to have my son come down right then
and buy it
because there was only like 3 of them. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking, oh, they're blowing you know how they blow stuff out at the beginning of the season that
Well, when they first came, there used to be $1,000 when that big one came out. They used to be almost $1,000, and then they lowered the price down. Now they have it's called like Timberline or something like that. This thing's immaculate. I mean, you got your Bluetooth. You know, you could cook off your cell phone. It's a really good Traeger.
Well, I want the one that you can actually control from your cell phone.
That's it. I think almost all of them you could control from your cell phone now because they have a thermometer that goes in there, thermostat that goes in there, and stuff like that. But yeah, you can't control them on your Bluetooth. So,
but the one thing you cannot substitute is oak barbecue.
yeah, I think you're right. I do believe that, but I don't have time to fire it up and do the whole thing. I like turning my Traeger on, set it, forget it, and you could walk away. Well, not mine because it catches on fire, but any other Traeger out there, newer, would probably be okay.
Why can't somebody come up with like some sort of like oak barbecue pellet concept?
They have it.
Do they?
They have little chips, so they have they're not very. It's not a big old piece of wood. It's just smaller chips, oak chips.
Yeah, but you're talking about the ones where it's like it's a smoker, and that you put the chips in a bucket
or something,
whatever
it is, pan,
watered down so that way it smokes. I'm talking about like a barbecue scenario, like a charcoal would be, or something that you can still cook over, but it doesn't take a half an hour to let your wood burn down.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Now that we said it, let's wait a couple months. It might be out. You never know.
I'm 100% believe that because that's what happens. You come up with a great idea and then all of a sudden, boom, it's like, hey, guess what, guys? Right on the market, hot off the topic is we have this oak barbecue that you can cook your steak in 30 minutes or less. All right, so hey, speaking of food, we have a new bakery is going to be opening a Jewish bagel shop, and the deli is going to be right next door. The owner of Bramble Pie Company in Atascadero has opened a new eatery next door, a Jewish baglery and delicatessen. Johnny Boy's baglery and Jewish delicatessen. Man, I'm not going to say that again. I'm skipping over that word. Located on Entrada Avenue downtown, is named after owner Emily Goldstein's father, who is known as Johnny Boy and passed away in 2019. The shop celebrates its soft opening. Has already celebrated their soft opening, actually. The logo for the new bagel, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to say that word again. But anyways, it's a new bagel shop down Entrada if you guys are looking for a place to have a bagel.
Have to try it.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon, but I'll have to try it.
Bagels are super popular, evidently.
Yes.
And there's another place that's going to be opening across from... Oh, it's the Colony Market.
Yeah.
Colony Market.
Oh, the gas station.
Where the old Flums gas station used to be, a car lot. He actually had a car lot. He had a welding shop. He'd do mufflers. Wonder if he's moved that or if he just hightailed. He probably hightailed. He was like
sold it and ran off.
Yeah, he might have been. Yeah. He might have. But anyways, so... That's going to be another bagel shop as well across the street. So,
dude, the city of Atascadero is banging, man. They are doing really well.
Yeah, we're going to have to get Lorelei or Terry in to kind of come in and tell us what's happening in the north. We need somebody from the Paso that can do this.
I know.
How come we don't have anybody from Paso that wants to be involved with us like we do at Atascadero? Atascadero is literally knocking on our door going, hey, we want to be a part. Hey, we want to do this. Hey, we want to do that. Paso doesn't do it at all.
It might have something to do with the parking that we were
because we're bad mouthing it. We're not bad. We're just being vocal. What we're about the people. We are the people.
We love the people.
We're the people. We are for the people. We voice the opinions. We voice what the people are afraid to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So like it or love it. Okay, that's what it is. We are for the people.
We're used to having targets on our back. Don't worry about it, North County.
We just say what they all are thinking, so,
We'll take the heat.
Burn a rubber. Burn a rubber.
Burn a rubber?
Yeah, it's my new saying.
Burn a rubber?
Burn a rubber.
Okay.
All right, man. Hey, you know what? I don't even know what time it is because I don't have my watch anymore.
Oh, it's
it broke.
8:58.
8:58. It's time for a break, so let's take a break, and we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. We are Tuesday morning. We are May 28th. We're at the end of May. Can you believe how fast this month went by?
Oh, man.
I mean, literally. No, actually, let me take a step back. Can you believe how fast this year is going by?
It's going by too fast, man.
We are already almost halfway of the year, right? We're the beginning of summer, okay? Mind you, if you guys all haven't been out to San Antonio Lake, Eric, have you ever been to San Antonio Lake?
I have driven there and looked. That's all I've done.
Okay, this place is. I wish I'm going to give you some pictures to show tomorrow.
Okay.
But I was super surprised of how high the lake was. So the lake is at approximately 80% right now, which 80% of this lake is a lot. I mean, It's going into the fingers. It is nice. It is beautiful. And it's open camping, so there's not, I mean, you do have options for space camping.
Hookups?
With full hookups.
Yeah.
Everything else is primitive, so it's just kind of camp wherever you land type deal.
Gotcha.
And there was so many cops and sheriffs and paddy wagons roaming around there this weekend.
What?
So the last time that we went there, and we figured that it hadn't been in 7 years, right? Excuse me. So we used to go over there all the time camping with the kids, because you can camp right on the shore, pull the boat up, it's right there, jump in, whatever, right? But it got so inundated with riffraff, okay? I'm going to say that lightly. So inundated with riffraff, you just felt like punching people, all the time. So I was like, okay, I'm done going here.
Right.
So, and then we got, landed on Heritage, and we've been there ever since. So coming out there this weekend, I'm thinking to myself, Memorial Day weekend, I remember the way it was last time. My buddy was a ranger out there. He had to patrol Heritage, or he had to patrol the marina out at Nacimiento and San Antonio. One guy, so that was his loop. And I'm thinking, dude, this is like the wild, wild west when they leave, because there's nobody else out here. But there were so many sheriffs, and there was 2 paddy wagons that kept going down our same point the whole weekend.
Were they just looking at you guys?
It was just, they're in those big Mercedes. It was sheriff. They had the sheriff emblems on the side. And so I finally, yesterday, I jumped up and I flagged one down. I'm like, man, I said, or Sunday, I flagged one down. I said, what is going on down there that you guys are down there so often and so frequently, and there's 2 of you? And he's just like, we're just out here, we are hired to be a presence. And I said, so they hired you guys, 2 of you, in big paddy wagons, plus there's a sheriff guy cruising around, plus they have a normal ranger that goes around. He's like, yeah, he goes, because most of the time when people get in fights out there at the lake, they're in big groups. So they can handle a group, of 12 people that they got to take to jail. And I'm like, huh. So I'm either thinking to myself going, okay, cool, this is really protective, or crap's going to go down, and I didn't know which way it was. So if they already have two paddy wagons, not just one, 2 of them already cruising around, they're expecting the worst. So,
maybe things have probably went wrong there. Back.
Well, they haven't been open in so long because the lake has been so down, so there really hasn't had the camping, or the water level that they have right now. Even last year, or the year before, when it We thought we were going to have to get Noah in his ark.
Yeah.
The lake didn't fill up because there's not a lot of fingers that go into that lake to fill it up.
Right.
Right. So so it took a while, but now it's still rising because of the water that's still coming in. But I'm thinking to myself, going, all right, cool. But it was a great weekend. The only downfall is none of their scooper poopers drops were working. They were all full.
What?
Right? They're all clogged up.
pooper?
The dump stations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we couldn't, and we were packed. We were like to the rim, like literally to the rim.
Shitter's full.
Yeah, it was to the rim. We just had a lot of people doing all weekend. I guess everybody is full of crap.
Dude, go find a tree.
So we drove out there. Mike's like, it's all clogged up. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And it stinks really bad.
In your trailer?
Oh yeah, dude, it's disgusting. Like, I don't know what people ate, but it was bad. So then they tell us to go down by the equestrian arena
And dump it in the arena?
and there's dump station there. Well, evidently, who told my daughter to go down there told them incorrectly because they shouldn't have sent them down there because that one was full.
Oh, my
or
God.
or close to it. And so we turned around. I was going to head off to Heritage from there, but then Paulie was told by another person at the gate to go back to full hookups and just pull into a site and go
dump.
there, right?
Oh, okay.
So we did, and so Paulie pulls into one. I back down to one. I open it up, and it's full.
Oh, no way.
I'm like, you gotta be kidding me,
Gotta get
man.
over there and take the poop situation out of the ground.
Well, they had so many people there that their system couldn't handle the amount of septic going into it.
Oh my God.
So it's like
horrible.
they didn't prepare themselves, right? And so I'm thinking to myself, going, I'm going to Heritage. I'm going to Heritage. And so we ended up just pulling into where Paul was at after he got done. But it was like, woo! All right, man. So what an experience.
What an experience.
Wow. And that's what camping's all about,
The experience.
It's the experience. I didn't hear a whole lot of fireworks. Normally you hear a lot of fireworks.
Yeah.
I think we heard the ranger came by one night at, I think it was like 10:30, told us to shut the radio off. Mm-hmm. And then like 30 minutes later, we heard fireworks, which is still on the same side. It was just, a couple peaks down.
Right.
So
Interesting.
But yeah.
Crazy. What else we got going on?
Hey, so if you're looking for somewhere to send your kids this summer, okay, so the North County camp openings are still available. So Boys and Girls Club of Mid-Central Coast announced the spaces are still available for its summer camps at the Atascadero and Paso Robles Flamson clubs. These camps offer various activities, including games, crafts, science activities, and outdoor play. The Atascadero Club is located on Alameda, begins its all-day summer camp June 13th. The Flamson Club is Paso Robles located on 26th Street, starts June 12th. The camp runs Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. for $600 per child for the entire summer. Wow. Extended learning opportunities program funded camp registrations are available at Atascadero Club. TK through 6 who qualify. Other financial assistance programs are also available. You can go to centralcoastkids.org/join and send your kids away for the summer. Right?
Get rid of your kids.
Send your kids away for the summer. What kind of camp have you?
I had a summer camp yesterday here, man. I had all kinds of kids here swimming. It was like Leroy's Boys.
Remember
bet. Leroy's Boys?
I don't know
Club?
Leroy.
You don't know Leroy's Boys Club? Anyways, man, I had all these kids here running around all over the place yesterday. It was crazy. It's like we had a birthday party without the birthay.
Yeah?
It was nuts, yeah. It's crazy.
Well, it's supposed to be up in the 90s. It's almost supposed to be 100 this week.
I can't wait, man.
When we left San Antonio yesterday, the temperature said 95 degrees.
Did it really?
Yeah, and it was pretty. It was really. So let me tell you another thing. We watched a baseball game out there. Okay, so.
Like on TV or
no?
Oh.
We were posted up. We were posted up kind of on a peak on this knoll. The roads kind of went between us, and they went down to the fingers, went down to the water and stuff like that. Well, across the way was another peak on the other side. We were on road 3. That would have been road 3, 4, and 5, right? Mm-hmm. And these kids, you could tell they were baseball parents, baseball kids, right? I mean, they had everything. When you're like into baseball, you have a enormous amount of baseball items, right?
Batting cage and all that.
Batting cage. You have a little pitching target that goes behind the. They had actually plates. So these kids were like baseball kids, right? But they had this game going on that we literally sat there up on the hill and watched for 3.5 hours, right? And there was 3 kids against 3 kids, and they had all these rules, and we were kind of speculating the rules just by watching them. You know, if they hit the ball and the pitcher got the ball before the runner got to first base, he was out. You know, and it was just if you got hit by the ball like 2 times, you were out or something. I forget what it was, but there were so many different rules that we were kind of trying to follow it. But we watched this for 3.5 hours of these kids across the way playing baseball with this wiffle ball and these bats, and we were just like so mesmerized. We're like, all right, cool. Hey, I'm gonna go get something to eat. Keep me up posted. Come back. What happened? What happened? They're like, oh, you know, so and so slid in and got out, and now it's, you know, they've changed. It was just a cool thing to see. You know, all these kids sit there and playing baseball in the middle of
not on their
summer.
cell phones or their tablets.
Not on their cell phones,
right.
playing baseball with a wiffle ball, and then at one time I saw a dad walk over, and you could tell that he was like scolding his son for not, you know, catch it. The ball got hit and he didn't catch it, and you could tell his dad was scolding. So I'm commentating, you know, going like, son, you need to do better. I spent all this money and taking you all over the country for you to be a better baseball player, and you missed that on this kid. It was just, I could totally hear that happening. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, yeah.
But anyways, it was a good time. Good time. What else we got going on? This is more of just a little shout out, just kind of Centennial Park.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
So Centennial Park, City of Paso Robles will temporarily close the large parking lot at Centennial Park for repairs, resurfacing, and striping. The closure will start today through Thursday, June 6th. The parking lot will remain open on Saturday and Sunday, June 1st and 2nd. The project involves comprehensive parking lot repairs, the installation of the new ADA compliant ramp, the new pavement striping. The maintenance should take only about a week to complete, but if it extends past June 6th, the public will be notified, says the city. The contractor is obligated to finish within 20 days. So just know that Centennial Park parking lot will be closed. And I mean, this is just right before, I think they have a really big summer camp that goes on at Centennial as well. So hopefully they get that done beforehand. So
maybe.
Hey, but what do we have coming up? We have in a week, not next weekend, but the following weekend,
yeah.
we have the Stacy Strong Golf Tournament. Okay. As of Thursday when I left, I haven't seen any more updates. They had one more foursome team available left to play. They're still looking for whole sponsors. They're still looking for vendors. They're still looking for donations, and they're still looking for help. But they want to stress, most importantly, is the after party. So you don't have to be a golfer to come to the after party. The after party is where it's going to be all happening. That's where all the auction stuff's going to be happening. The 50-50 is going to be happening. Your boys at What's Up North County, we're going to be there broadcasting that thing. We're going to be interviewing some sponsors. We're going to be obviously Stacy and all her crew, which is putting on a fabulous golf tournament, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be
a great time. I can't wait.
I think it's going to be super fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's a great golf course. It's going to be, you know.
Hopefully it's not too hot.
It probably will be. You know, I mean, I don't have a watch, but we've been blessed with some kind of mellow weather, but I think
what the weather's going to be like here coming this week.
I think it's going to turn up. Here we go. Look at this.
Wow, yeah, Thursday 91.
Woo-hoo. I mean, we're going into from 80s to the 90s. So, you know, this Saturday, Sunday is in the low 80s, which really means high 80s. So let's not let that, you know, fool you. And then you got Tuesday kind of ramping up. So what does Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday look like? Ramping up? Probably.
Probably, yeah.
So you can just expect that it's going to be warm. I got the Elks Rodeo this coming weekend. Oof. That's going to be fun.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. And there's just a lot of stuff going on here in the North County. And if you don't have anything to do, man, I mean, you are not looking hard enough. But we want to also, too, let you know about our webpage, whatsupnorthcounty.com. You can click on that. You can go right to our YouTube page. YouTube, you can put that on your TV, your smart TV, and watch us anytime you want. Past episodes, current episodes, you know, give yourself an alarm for future episodes. And you can also click on our businesses that help to sponsor us and help to do what we're doing. So we appreciate our businesses, guys, like a serious business. We cannot thank you guys enough for being a part of us and being a part of the journey of what we got going on and where we're going with it.
Where we're going.
You know, where are we going with it, Eric? What do you think?
I don't know.
I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on.
We got some cool stuff coming in. I can't wait to find out maybe this week, but we got a lot of cool stuff coming.
We've got some stuff in the fire right now. Let's put it that way. We've got several different irons in the fire that's going to only make What's Up North County better, bigger.
You're going to be seeing us a lot more.
It's going to be awesome. We can't wait. We're getting back to our backstage pass tonight.
Yep.
Right? We have Martin Paris, which is a local singer favorite. He's going to come in here, and we're going to hear his story and his journey.
Yeah.
And he's going to play some rips for us, too.
Awesome.
So
can't wait for that.
That'll be fun getting back into the music, because music is flying here, man.
Yeah.
There might be a surprise. Well, we wouldn't be a backstage passes this Tuesday night, so it'll just be a regular interview. But there might be a surprise interview with James Otto, which he's going to be playing at the Elks Rodeo this weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
James Otto is a country singer, and I had some contact with him over the last couple weeks. So I actually forgot it was this weekend. I, for some reason, thought it was another week, so I thought I had 2 weeks to schedule this. But I just realized that on the way over here that it's this weekend. I'm like, oh, my God. So I'm going to try to figure out if we can get him on a Zoom and hear a little bit about his story of becoming a country singer and his passion for it, and see if he's ever been out here to California and out to the Elks Rodeo. So
cool.
All right, man. Let's take another break, and we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs. From minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Thanks for following us today, guys. Tuesday morning, May 28th. We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun with you guys. We appreciate you guys following and commenting on the side and participating in our Morning Brew session. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Santo Brothers Plumbing, North County Junk Removal, Hanson Enterprises, Story Termite and Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Airflow Filter Services, and our three new sponsors, Suprema Meat Market there in Atascadero, MGP Coatings, and Ron Mullins with Remax Parkside. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, it's Alex with Suprema Meat Market. We are a Mexican meat market with a taqueria. Come enjoy our high-quality cuts and meats. We offer choice and prime Harris Ranch beef, as well as chicken, seafood, and pork items. In the taqueria, all of our tacos come with handmade tortillas. We also offer specialty items like chilaquiles and chile rellenos. Come enjoy Taco Tuesday with Suprema. We offer our tacos at $1.99 each. Suprema Meat Market is located at 8950 Montecito Avenue in Atascadero.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
And Deanna.
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.